Hi, I'm Dominic Chandran. I'm starting my Facebook Face Off channel, not Facebook, Face Off channel, which is no strings but no strings attached channel to give some insight to anyone who is wanting to overcome current life situation and challenges. You can take it as knowledge, inspiration, or plain fun. I will only be around for a few more years, maybe another 10 to 15 years, if I look after myself well, and the universe still wants me to be around in these few years left. I want to share and hope to guide freely and to continue to learn some of the behind the scenes preparation and mental preparation to face up to what's happening currently and the challenges. Most of my 35 years, sorry, most of the 35 years of my 65 years life has been in the career of being in sales. Meaning, if I don't sell, I don't earn. Similar to hundreds of thousands or maybe millions of entrepreneurs and small and big entrepreneurs out there who are all depending on their own efforts. It is a fearful thing to do. That is why when we ask someone to do selling or have some meeting to sell something or of service or product, many would rather stay where they are and jump from job to job. The job market is already so competitive that today so many already have no jobs. But when you ask them to come into sales, to write their own check and create their own destiny, many will prefer to wait till the job comes up. There will be lots and lots of opportunity in writing your own check, I'm sure. The only place to learn sales is by doing it. Unfortunately, even if you can read sales books or attend courses, I can tell you eventually very few only will take that leap. We call it the leap for themselves, or the leap of faith. Just like riding a bicycle or swimming, there's no book ever written on how to ride a bicycle, because every time you get off and get up, get off and get up. Then through this process you will get the balance, and that's the similarly to sales. I'm still standing after 35 years in this sales line and working for myself because of the self-learning and using the internet and keeping abreast of the current situation happily. I want to lend a hand to those who intend to overcome their challenges by stepping up to give insight and in the conditioning, which I would say things which are always less spoken. We don't normally talk about how to sell, and we don't talk about a sales career to someone. These things are very intangible. It's all the behind the scene preparation to better themselves, to take an opportunity for themselves. Just like the swimmers, the badminton players, and all the sportsmen, you never see the hours they practice and practice and practice. Similarly, in an entrepreneurial career, it's also about the same thing. Practice, but behind the scenes. Mental preparation. This is what I want to handle. By now, among those listening, they are also already switching off and going on to watch something like Netflix and some other entertainment, which is less stressful because this hits below the belt. Those remaining listening, you are the one I want to like to share. Please subscribe first and like my channel, as you are the ones I'm sure who would like to are looking for those nuggets, and I would like to impart to you through this channel. It does not cost anything to subscribe and like DOMCR Current Situation. Press and subscribe the like button now to encourage me to share more. Please be generous to me. I will much appreciate it. Put down your comments below too, where more like you like to know about these learning skills which are not taught in college or schools. I'm also a camera shy guy and do not want to make I did not really want to make a big deal about my sales and marketing career. But recently I was told if I don't share my knowledge and experience or transfer to another, I was considered selfish. So excuse my unslickness here, not showing myself yet, but I'm not going to be stopped by myself to do this, is to make a difference on someone. If I can save one person to do well in his life because of my experience, I will be very fulfilled and satisfied. As we hear today, many are throwing in the towel, business collapsing, and people doing inhuman things, which is increasing. But I tell you, in this sector of mine, there are many people out there, sales people, marketing people, who are doing extremely well online and offline, because this market is untapped. Nowadays, a lot of us are being affected by the current situation, and many don't know how to face it. Some need an idea bulb to light up, as the skills and conditioning they have are not catered to cope with the current situation, unfortunately. The world requires more people who can sell to be entrepreneurs, something we don't want to face and we don't want to talk. This is what I want to talk. Many go to college or university, get a sales degree, marketing degree, computer programming specialist, but many don't want to be entrepreneurs. You want to know why? Really, you want to know why? Come closer to the screen. I will tell you why. It is the conditioning. You are not being conditioned to it, not being exposed to it. So this is not air conditioning, my friend. It's not cool stuff. This is hot stuff. It's about your conditioning, our conditioning. We change the conditioning, we change the result. Like a computer, we change the software, we change the speed. Now we are having 5G, but mostly using 2G conditioning. How do it work like that? In MLM, we call that zero-rise yourself. Many don't understand what is zero-rise yourself, because their cup is full with other stuff. Or we can say empty your cup. The brain is already saying now to you, I'm too smart for this stuff. It ain't for me. That's another thing. What are you conditioning your mind with? Netflix, videos, TikTok, etc. I'm not mincing my words here, my friend. I want to help people earn more for themselves by developing your entrepreneurship skills. The world requires a lot more. I have gone through lots of ups and downs, and I tell you, I can share with you already to make your path smoother. It will be a better place, this world, but I tell you, it is a process. It's not overnight. Tune into my channel. For these nuggets, again, I say it's FOC. Because if I ask you to go to a course or seminar to learn this stuff, many will not be able to afford, and maybe will say it's too expensive. So I'm going to give it to you first, preschool training, FOC. And when you're ready, you will be understand and ready to take on those seminars. I'm not here for anyone, but for myself and for you. DOMCR current situation will have a continuous number of interesting people who is going to come forth from all walks of life to share how they changed their conditioning and seize the opportunity for themselves. And they are coming forth to help you and support my calling. Because we must have mentors. In the event that you need further information or guidance from any of my guests coming up, just send me a message and I will contact them for you. So, to end today, this is my promise. I want to connect There's many one out there who want to share how they can, how they recondition themselves to seize their opportunity in any field. Many want to share your story. Life is hard, so let's connect and help each other. I leave now with this quote: nobody can change anyone unless he himself wants to change himself and circumstances. Thank you for subscribing and liking DOMCR Current Situation.